It's so easy to be burnt out from looking for jobs, and we don't take time to realize that we are overwhelmed with stress. We're just totally just burnt out, and we need to figure out what we need to do next. Everybody, Milton, the man on a mission. Hope everybody's doing okay. Just wanted to come by today, share a little wisdom, a little knowledge with you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. This is really a response video to a lot of comments from the previous videos that I've been doing. And it talks about burnout. We're going to talk about burnout. There's been a lot of response to the I got fired, I'm overwhelmed, don't know what to do next videos that I put out. And I just want to talk about some of the comments that people have been sharing. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video so we can keep this community going. So we all know that looking for a job is not the easiest thing in the world. It takes a lot out of you physically, emotionally, and mentally. So we understand that. And during that process, it's so easy to become overwhelmed, exhausted, unmotivated. You just push to your limit. You've done everything. You've exhausted everything that you think you know of to try to help get another job. And that's taxing. It's demanding. It's so demanding, and it takes a lot out of you. And it just puts a strain on you physically, mentally, and emotionally. So I just wanted to share a few comments that I got and talk about them real quick, and then give you some pointers on some things that I did and some things that probably you can do to help get through this little process of being burnt out during this time looking for jobs. Like I said, it's not easy. It takes time, and it's gonna take a toll one way or another. So let me share some of the comments that I got. I'm gonna get my glasses because I gotta read them. So one of the comments I got, somebody said, it keeps happening to me. I do everything that they ask me to do at work, and it's not good enough, and I keep getting fired. It keeps happening to me. I do everything they ask me, but yet I still get fired. How many of you have done that before? I have. If you have, just let me know down below. Like I said in one of my first videos, go to work, do your job, get your check, and go home. That's the goal. Save up money while you're there to build up the things you want to do. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way for everybody. Sometimes jobs still do things that are uncalled for. You're doing everything that they ask. You're putting in the hours. You're coming in early. You're leaving late. You're doing the extra mile. And yet they still let you go. That's a hard pill to swallow. So to this person, I'm so sorry that happened to you. You can get through it. And don't let it just change the way you are as a person. Fight through it, because you have no control over what they do, but you have all control over how you respond and how you act. Companies do things that makes no sense sometimes to good people who go to work to do the right thing. So keep your head up and don't let that stop you from going on. Somebody else says, your age is your liability. No matter how hard you work, it will always put a younger person in your place. Ageism is real. Is it fair? No, it's not fair. Is it real? Yes, it is. You can have 30 years of experience, good reviews, good production, good output. Everything is great. And you're in your 50s. And they're looking at the longevity of the company. And they see a 20-year-old graduate who they can now train to do what you did, cheaper cost, and they can see keeping them another 10 or 15 years. They're gonna make the decision to let you go and keep them. That's not fair. I apologize to you for that. That's not fair, and that shouldn't be happening, but it happens every single day. People who have been there, put in the time, put in the work, you're getting pushed out because of your age, and it's not fair, and that's something that we shouldn't have to deal with. Somebody else says, it's really hard to find a job over 45, which is ageism again. I just can't do this anymore. Why does this keep happening to me? I'm just tired. I've been there. You're tired. You put in the work. You're trying to make a living for your family. You're trying to do everything right. You're trying to keep your head above water. You're trying not to cause problems. You keep doing right, but they keep doing you wrong. And it is very tiring. I apologize for that as well. I just got fired, but I need to feed my family. So I can't just give up. I need for something to happen before I fall apart. That was heartbreaking. You're the breadwinner. Now you don't have a job. The family's depending on you. You're trying to get back out there, find work. You burn out, you're tired, you're overwhelmed, you're frustrated, you're exhausted, you've lost all your motivation. And it's not your fault, because you're doing everything you need to do to take care of your family, to make the job happen, and then they just snatch it all from you. And you're just left with, what am I gonna do? So I want to say to all of you guys who left comments, I appreciate your comments. I think they've helped a lot of people to see things that it's not just them. That there are a lot of things out here that are going on that we don't have any control over. So don't take it to heart. Yes, it hurt. It's painful in the moment. I get it. It is. And it can just shake up your whole life. But we got to figure out how to go through it. So I want to talk about today burnout in the job search. When I started looking for jobs, yes, I got burnout just like you guys. I got tired. I got overwhelmed. I got exhausted. I lost all motivation because I was tired, man. You do so much. You try to do this, and it's just like, for what? It's not working. Nothing's working. So we have to look at things that we can do to help with burnout. But first, we need to define, why are we burnout? For some of us, we're trying to do too many things at one time. We're trying to apply for jobs. We're trying to go out for interviews. We're trying to go meet old networks and contacts to try to get right back out there as soon as we can. And that can be exhausting. That can take a lot out of you because it's constant. We're doing it 7 days a week because we need a job. But it's burning us out. It's taking a toll on us physically, mentally, emotionally, because we constantly keep getting no. So it's like we got to figure something out. And the second thing is, you don't have a plan. You don't have a strategy to how you want to do this. You go to LinkedIn on Monday, you go to LinkedIn on Tuesday, you go to Marshall on Wednesday, you go to Google on Thursday. We're just all over the place. There's no strategies. There's no method to what we're trying to do. So it started raining on me, so I had to let my windows up. So back to the job search. So like I said, sometimes we're all over the place. We have no idea on what we're trying to do and how we're trying to achieve it. So I want to give you 3 things today that I did that I think can help you to relieve yourself of being overwhelmed or burnt out in job search. The first one is, you have to take a break. Well, Milton, man on a mission, I got to feed my family. I don't have time to take a break. You have to take a break. Because if you don't, you're going to really wear yourself down and burn yourself out. Because you're going to be in the go mode. And you're not going to have any way to focus on what it is you really need to be doing at this time. Because you're caught up in go, do, apply, that you have no focus. You just want a job. I get it, because you need income to continue feeding your family. But you have to take a break so that you can begin to set up the strategy that you need to move forward. Second thing is, you have to create boundaries. And there's 2 things you can do when it comes to boundaries. One, get clarity on what it is that you want to do when it comes to job search. What I mean is, what type of job are you looking for? You're applying for every single job that pops up. Can't do half of them, but you're applying for them because you need a job. I get it. Sit down and get clarity. Learn what your skills are. See what values you have. See what you have to offer, and refine your searches to those specific things. So stop going to Indeed and hitting that apply button real quick. Just apply. It's great, but it's exhausting. It's overwhelming. And then you're setting yourself up for failure, because a lot of those jobs, you can't do them. You don't even know what they are. You're just applying because you need a job. I get it. But you have to get some clarity so that you don't get burnt out. And another thing, number 2 is find you some peace therapy. What's peace therapy, man? Find you a day to just get away from it all. I'm not searching for jobs on Wednesday. Wednesday is my day to relax, to get myself back together, to review what I've done, and to take a break. So when I come back on Thursday, I got a fresh mind, I got a new attitude, and I'm ready to go into it. You have to give yourself a peace break. You can be overwhelmed, and you just, like I said, you'll be applying, and nothing is working because you have lost the clarity that you need to figure out what it is you need to be doing. You have to get some clarity, and you have to find some peace during this process, or you will find yourself burnt out in less than 2 weeks because you're going. You need a job. Got it. Totally understand. Was there. But I had to find some clarity on what it is I wanted to do. And during that process of searching for the things I wanted to do, I need to have some peace. I took a day off each week. That I'm not going to do anything job related. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to relax. I'm going to allow my body time to emotionally detox and heal. Because you have to do that or you're going to be overwhelmed and burned out. If not, you're going to find yourself overwhelmed, burned out daily, constantly. You can't even sleep at night because your head hurts so bad because you're trying to get up in the middle of the night to push that reply button, to update that resume. Well, let me tweak it to fit this. Peace. Remember that word, peace. And the last thing you need to do, get a hobby. Get you a hobby. Find something that you like to do and do it. My hobby was YouTube. Love to talk, love to share. My wife said, do YouTube because you can tell somebody something that may help them. And I'm like, I don't do no YouTube. I don't feel like talking to people all day. But I found out that I was actually good at it. And that I like talking, I like sharing, and I like responding to people. Any way I can help, I like to do it. So I started YouTube as my hobby. Now I will tell you guys a secret. The hobby has turned into money. You know, I started YouTube probably, what is this, March? This is April. A month or so ago. A month or 2 ago. And she was telling me all the things I needed to do. You get 1,000 subscribers, you get 4,000 watch time hours, and they'll monetize you. Monetize me, okay. Guess what happened? It happened. I got monetized on YouTube. I got monetized in less than 2 months because I got clarity, I focused, I looked at my skills, I looked at my values, and I put it to work. I have a skill in communication and sharing and leading and developing. My values are people should always be treated with respect, and they should always be allowed to shine in the skills that they have. And that's what I try to do here on this YouTube channel. I want you to look within yourself. What are your values? What are your skills? What do you have to offer? So when you start applying for those jobs, put that first. Put those things first because that'll help you to be clear on the type of job that you want to apply for. So just remember that. You need to have clarity. And always take a day of rest. You gotta rest. Even when you're working in a full-time job, you still had 2 days or at least 1 day off. That shouldn't change during this process. You should find the time to do the same thing now. Take a day off, rest, refresh, regroup, get your thoughts back on track. Eat a good meal, go for a walk, do something different, and get a hobby. And you'll be surprised that those hobbies can pay off. Because this YouTube has paid off. It's helped me out a lot. And I'm really proud of my wife for sharing that with me, to go out and do YouTube. Thank you, baby, for that. I really appreciate that. Because sometimes you need people who are there to help to encourage you, to push you into new things that you may not even have thought about. And don't be afraid to listen to those things. Because once you look at your skills, your values, you'll be surprised at things that you're good at. So the 3 things I want to share was 1, take a break. Take a break. Don't overwhelm yourself just because you got fired or laid off. Take a break to get yourself together. 2, set boundaries. Don't go out applying for everything that pops up on your screen, knowing that you can't do it, number 1. And number 2, it's just overwhelming to you. So don't do that. Set boundaries. And number 3, get yourself a hobby. What are you good at? What do you like doing? And you'll be surprised. You may be good at building benches. You may be good at building flower beds. You may be good at, I don't know, fixing sinks. That's a hobby. That's money. Don't turn down things that you're good at because you're looking for this big payoff from this job. You'll be surprised how many people have taken little small hobbies and made successful careers out of them. So don't overlook the skills and values that you have looking for this big payday from somebody else. Everything you can get is right here within you. Wanted to come out today. MiltonCraft Man on a mission. I appreciate you guys for the comments you've been giving, and they're so heartfelt. And I'm sorry that you've lost your job and you're going through this, but you will get through this. And we're going to get through it together because we're going to keep talking to each other, sharing and helping each other through this. So leave comments down below and we're going to respond with each other and we're going to grow together. Thank you all again. Like I said, I was able to get monetized on the channel. Thank you so much for watching and sharing. And we're going to keep it going. We want to keep this going. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, and invite friends to come so that we all can build and grow together. So MiltonCraft Man on a mission. Thank you so much. Have a great day and talk to you again real soon.